Hey everyone, it's Eric here from my 525XL. Today is Monday, March 17th. Just giving you a quick update. I missed last Friday's, but a couple of things going on. Still battling cyano. I actually did a few things this past week since I did my last video. I added 3 bottles of copepods to this tank. Also siphoned some more sand. It's looking a little bit better, but I gotta be honest, it's a very slow process, which I think it's just par for the course. Also trying to change up the flow, so I've added 2 of the Maxspect Gyre pumps at the back, and if you guys are familiar with these pumps, you can actually adjust the heads in 2 different ways for each side. So I've done that to see if I can change the flow a bit. It is working a little bit, I think, on both sides. Seem to be working well. The torch is definitely still getting the flow it needs. So far, I don't know, it's too early. I just put them in last weekend, so it's just been a week since I put them in. So I'm going to continue on. Hopefully the copepods will help out. I've got the turbo snails and everything else in here as well. Siphoning the sand. I need to take a look at my nutrients. I'll post them here when I put up the video. My nitrates and phosphates might be on the low side, I think, but I'll post that there as soon as I do the reading. Another thing I did also is I'm just going to take off this filter for a second. Sorry, I should have done that first. I've replaced my valve back here. So this is a Gen 1 of a 525. The valve that came with it was painful to adjust. You just could not get the finite adjustment. So I actually ended up replacing it with a ball valve. Even that was painful to do. So I've actually got the upgraded valve here and put it in, and I gotta tell you, it's a big difference from the old one. So if anyone out there has the Gen 1 valves on their tanks, it's usually a black handle. It's highly recommend upgrading to this one because it makes such a big difference in terms of tuning it. I was shocked. I thought, I'll give it a shot. Not expecting much, and luckily I was surprised. So I replaced that out, was pleasantly surprised. So that was a positive thing. So that was pretty cool. Over on the seahorse tank, I am again faced with the same. Take a look at that. I'll put the filter back on. And there you go. Same crap on this tank. I need to take some readings here. I did nitrates were 0, phosphates were 0.09 on this tank on Saturday night. So yeah, a little frustrated. I'm losing the battle on both ends, man. It's like algae in stereo. It's just driving me nuts. The clownfish, the frostbite is doing great, and you can see my seahorse here. He's doing fine, doing his regular thing, looking for food. I also added a bottle of copepods to this tank as well to see if I can help with some of the management of algae. So anyway, that's where I'm at. Little frustrated. I don't think I've battled any kind of tank anomalies for this period of time in, I think I've been doing this 13 years now. This is by far the longest battle I've ever had. We're coming up on a year, I think. So anyway, I will keep at it. As I mentioned before in a few different posts, I don't give up very easily, even when I should. Yeah, so we'll keep going. I can see, I don't know if you can see that bird's nest is taking a bit of a punishing there. I guess the torch is touching it, the tips, so they're getting cremated there. Anyway, even on the, like, look at it on the rock. It wasn't this bad last week on the rock. Yeah. Anyway, still got these frags. They're growing on the frag rack. I need to sell them. I was asking, I'm looking at anybody in the GTA, $20, take your pick. That's a banana locani. It'll cost you probably 130. These are bird's nests. Anyway, that's where I'm headed. I want to get rid of that huge colony. I'm going to talk to the LFS and see if he'll work something out for me. They just grow so fast. So for those that are looking to get these things, they grow really fast. just be prepared. I would say frag them down as you see fit, because once it gets to this size, it's really unmanageable. And then when I try to frag it and break other branches, I feel guilty. But anyway, so yeah, that's where I'm at. Everything else is looking okay. Space Invader, green slimer there, green slimer up there, starting to get some color. I don't know if you get, I think I mentioned the last one, those branches there that are facing me, they were all completely white. So it's definitely getting some color back since I repositioned it, which is great. Can really see some really nice polyp extension. I don't want to go on the other side because I got algae there. But definitely getting nice polyp extensions on these guys here. So I need to put on a macro lens to really show it better, but looks really good. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. That's the update for today. So looking to see how the Maxspect perform. Really easy to set up, by the way. I've just shelved the Neros 7s that were in the back, but I have Neros 5s on the side, so I might swap the 5s out with the 7s and then sell off the 5s. Those are great pumps, by the way. I don't have any issues with them. I just needed a way to change the flow in the back of the tank there. So so far so good. Anyway, that's it for me for today. I hope you guys are having a great start off to the week. March 17th, we're halfway through it. Looking forward to the spring so I can take out my Susie. I'll post a picture here of Susie. And yeah, questions, let me know. Comments, leave them down below. Always love to hear from you guys. Thank you for watching and subscribing. And if you just want to give me some input on this bloody algae, I've got a lot already. I've been following pretty much everything everybody suggested, and I'm just not getting ahead of the curve. So anyway, that's it for me for today. Stay safe, have a fantastic week, and until we chat again, stay safe, happy reaping.